Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with the Weekly Comic Book Roundup. We've made this week's X-Men books. Now to move on to this week's Venom War tie-ins. Kicking things off, we've got Venom number 39. So where we left off in Venom, in Venom's tie-ins to Venom War, Old Man Dillon had made a deal with Chthon that cost him his memories, I believe his taste, mainly the memories and taste. And as he was wandering, he ran into Loki. The issue begins with Meridius traveling through time, or moving through time. I should say. Eventually, moving to the point where he would meet Eddie Brock's parents. So, his parents. But back with Venom and Loki, they duke it out in the snow. Loki mistakenly calls the symbiote a parasite. And basically, Dylan needs Loki's help to make a weapon. He has an alloy that he shows to Loki, and Loki decides that he has a deal. Back with Meridius' observations of his younger self, we see Eddie, like I said, observing his younger self, and including to the point when Eddie Brock drunkenly ran over a kid. In Nidavellir, Loki forges 2 bullets for Dylan with the alloy and a dagger for himself. Eventually, we see and entrusting Dylan with to his grandfather's care. And then Meridius finds Dylan, gets shot by Dylan. And as Murray attacks Dylan up close, the payload of the bullet transfers itself to Venom, and Dylan takes another trip in time to the Grand Garden Arena in the present, just as his younger self stabs his father. And that is where the issue, and technically speaking, the series, I believe, ends. But we've still got 2 tie-ins to go, well, for this week. Moving on to our next book, we've got Venom War Deadpool, number 3. Where we left off, Deadpool had managed to get the denizens of Monstertropolis to fight the zombiotes on the surface, and one of the denizens of Monstertropolis, Poison, formerly the James Hudson of the Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Wolverine 2, attacked Princess, and so Deadpool had to bond with Princess to basically get allow Princess to heal the way, well, Deadpool does. And so, while the rest of the monsters, as well as the symbiote Silence, are attacking fighting the zombiotes, Princess, Deadpool, and Poison are fighting one another. But Silence and the monsters of Monstertropolis are doing quite well in keeping the humans safe from zombiotes. Eventually, Poison manages to somewhat regain his senses, and he rejoins the fight with the zombiotes. However, Agent Mobius of the TVA shows up with a team of Time Breakers. And yes, there's a little point where the similarities between Mobius's name and Morbius's name are made for a joke. But the TVA, Time Breakers are or Hunter, not Time Breakers, but TVA and the Hunters are there to bring in Poison, which they do so. Silence is not happy with that, and but Deadpool points out with the reapers of zombiotes, there's someplace to put her aggression. And the day is won, and apparently, the people of the area want to try and coexist with the people of Monstertropolis, with Silence being the ambassador between the two groups. She'll be trying her best to make sure that everyone honors the agreement set, and betrayal is something she doesn't have a lot of patience for. And the series ends with Deadpool watching from a rooftop with Princess, and using Princess as a parachute to jump from the rooftop. A fun series, I mean, fairly standard for a Deadpool tie-in to an event. But moving on to our last book for the moment, we've got Venom War Wolverine, number 3. where we left off, it seemed that the zombie infestation in Lastport, Maine had been taken care of, but Emily's boy had managed to basically keep his father's head, which had been infected. But Emily tries to get Wolverine to stay. You know, maybe stay at least for a little while the Dockman's Inn. It seems to be back up and running, but well. It's nothing he can do, but as Wolverine's leaving, he processes something he saw earlier. A shadow, an inky black shadow, and so he manages to track down Emily and her son, as well as, well, the son is basically possessed by the zombie Keen. Kills some fishermen and snags a boat. But Wolverine nearly gets infected. Tracks down the boat. Manages to save Emily. And Wolverine's healing factor manages to fight off the potential zombie infestation, while Emily grabs a sonar device and uses it to also disrupt the zombiotes, managing to save her son Flynn. And while the boat they're on is in the midst of a whirlpool, but Logan manages to expel the symbiote matter from him and help Flynn and Emily back to land, and once again Emily asks him to stay, but Logan simply says that right now he's just going to try and sit there and wait for all this to blow over, and that is where the series ends. We got one more serious tie-in and an It's Jeff tie-in, and the finale of Venom War. And that's all going to be in the next few weeks. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spox. Big shout out to Patreon patron Redman's Opinions. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. This is Rock and Roll Spox signing off saying, live long and rock hard.